See what two Tougaloo students are doing for their department.
We have new information on the car fire that happened last semester.
Tougaloo is hosting their first Sports Hall of Fame. Learn more information on how to become a part of it.
Find out why former students came back to Tougaloo.
Is Tougaloo security prepared for a school shooting? We have the answers. Welcome to another edition of Tougaloo Eagle Eye News. I am Burrell.
And I'm Natosha Pengarthit, and we're here to bring you all of the latest campus happenings.
From Tougaloo College, this is Channel 19 Eagle Eye News.
Eagle Eye News has new developments on the car fire that burned several cars last semester. Kiera has that story for us.
We're told that the suspect is headed to trial and security guards are making changes. And since this have happened, they have checked cars as they enter the gate, sent mobile alerts, and also questioned visitors. We have questioned students around campus to see their thoughts about this.
I feel like they have worked it out with security at the gate. They check the cars now, pretty much. So I feel like it's a little more safer. They're working on it.
We will keep following the story to let you know when the suspect goes before the judge. Kiera, Eagle Eye News.
Tougaloo security believes that they are prepared for a school shooting. All of the officers, even the ones that are unarmed, are trained on a daily basis. They also work with local law enforcement and emergency responders. Chief Edna Drake says students should seek shelter in case of a school shooting.
Is where we would want all of our students, faculty, staff, to stay where they are.
Chief Drake is planning on a mock school shooting that would involve students, faculty, and staff.
Students from the Mass Communication Department are cleaning up around their building because of the trash. Kiera Bronson has a story for you.
Students from the Mass Communications Department took time out of their day to clean around their building.
Clearing out some of this brush around the edges of the building and cutting down a couple of unnecessary trees.
My classmates and my advisor and a lot of people from my major are out here just cleaning up around Pope.
Natosha thinks cleaning up around Pope Cottage is important.
We need to look presentable because this is the only place on campus where Mass Comm students can flourish.
Mass Comm students are upset that people are taking their trash and throwing it outside their department.
I definitely think that it's unfair that these leaves and all of this have been sitting here for a few years.
It's important that we keep it looking nice, considering that certain people don't think that this is a major importance to do.
Justin says he wants to add more to his department.
All we should have wanted to do, or if we had to do, was maybe come out and add a couple plants just to add some scenery besides pine trees.
Kiera Bronson reporting for Tougaloo Eagle Eye News.
High school students from around Mississippi have come to Tougaloo College for High School Day. High school students spend half of their day in the Kroger Gymnasium to learn about the college. Faculty and staff gave the students brief knowledge about their departments. Many organizations on campus participated in High School Day by having boards with brief information. The high school students later toured the college and were entertained by the Greek life.
It's a new school year and the SGA Vice President has fresh ideas to what he wants to do this academic school year. I have that story for you. Tougaloo College's SGA and SAC is a liaison amongst the student body, student leaders, and the faculty. I sat down with the SGA Vice President to get an understanding of his vision.
I believe that there are a number of activities that we still can have. There are a number of panel discussions that we still can have. There are a number of cultural and ethnical events that will bring students out. And I think that we have a lot of work to do, and we're accomplishing that goal day by day.
Mr. Davis also serves as the chairperson for the Student Activities Council.
I kind of am responsible of bringing all of them together and bringing us under one roof with one vision and accomplishing one goal for the year, although we're all in different organizations.
Although Tougaloo College is lightly populated, Spencer says communication is an obstacle, but they are proactive in their vision.
Bridging that gap of communication with the students, because we may have this awesome event with these awesome guests or this awesome topic, but the thing is we have to get students out. So we're in the process of finding innovative ways through street team, through our Remind app, through email, through text messaging, through word of mouth and flyers to basically get students out.
Natosha Pengarthit, Eagle Eye News.
Coming up next, see why students are naming cats on campus.
And take a sneak peek at the upcoming men's basketball game.
Hey Jim. Hey Bob. Crazy weather we're having. Yeah. Hey, when's the next test? Let's coordinate. How's Thursday? Thursday's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna give them a test too, and I'll make it worth 20% of their overall grade. Nah, make it 30. You think dirty's better? Yeah, you gotta make it stressful for these kids. Give them a taste of what it's like in the real world. It's hard out there for a pimp. Yeah, for sure. Words to the mothership. You know what? On Friday, I'll give them a take-home test, and none of the answers will be in the textbook. That'll totally ruin their weekend. Jim, yeah, you're a genius.
Former mass communication students came back for a very special visit. Kiera Bronson has that story for you.
Former mass comm students spent their day at Tougaloo College to share their experiences of working in the media.
I can remember the very first story I shot, which was a house fire. And I know when I got to WAPT, there was no training session.
The panelists discussed many topics such as racism in the media, having your own equipment, and how it's a tough business.
You never know what could happen to your footage at the station, so it's best to always save it on your own hard drives, as Sanders tells you to get.
One former student said it was difficult getting their first job.
I sent my stuff, my resume and my resume reel to TV stations across the country, and I wasn't hearing anything. And about 3 to 4 months later, I got a call from Greenville. I got my first big break.
Honestly, I was told that I was going to have a job because of my skill set from being a student here. However, deep down inside, I didn't expect to get a job so quickly.
Current mass comm students had a chance to get a real-life experience by working with the former students on different stories for a newscast.
You had actual people who are already in the profession, and they were willing to come out and help the students gain, some quick feel experience that was beneficial.
Kiera Bronson reporting for Tougaloo Eagle Eye News.
The Mass Communications Department will host another Mass Comm Day next semester.
Tougaloo students think that the co-op in Warren Hall should be expanded. They say it gets too crowded for organizations to have events in there. The co-op is a nice size, but student enrollment could increase in the future. Many students hope the co-op would expand with more games and hangout spots.
One professor at Tougaloo decided to share his voice for Founders Week. Here's Kiera Bronson with that story.
An evening of music was the event held by Mr. Lawrence Albert, a professor and bass baritone vocalist.
He will be performing musical masterpieces of European, non-European, and African-American composers.
He wanted to present these particular pieces for Founders Week at Tougaloo College.
Not only do they have historical significance, they also have application for our diverse society today.
The pieces chosen for the event were once assigned to the music majors.
We want them to see that it's not just a chore, but that you can actually have fun. Hopefully that'll be the result, to show them that they can have fun learning these pieces.
Albert said it was time for the professors to showcase their talent to the students.
We normally are seeing them having juries and, the final exam process in the music department. Well, this is like a final exam for us, and they need to see us in that type of energy.
His grandparents and great-grandparents used to sing some of these songs.
We're very simple people, so I don't do them with a lot of embellishment, which is the normal current trend. I sing them very simply because that's the way they did.
He is grateful to share his talent with the college.
Tougaloo is a great school, and the history here is amazing, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Kiera Bronson reporting for Tougaloo Eagle Eye News.
What's Up Wednesday is a tradition here at Tougaloo College, and it's been going on for many years. It is a time where students and Greeks come out to show off their moves. It is also a time where many activities are held during the lunch period.
Wednesday is generally the day that things like blood drives come by, or people try to recruit for say the Peace Corps or military.
Many organizations are also out there giving information or raising money. What's Up Wednesday is a great way to get the feel of an HBCU.
There are many animals on Tougaloo's campus, especially cats, and the students seem to enjoy them. Shaniqua Adams brings you the story.
Many stray cats do not have a place to call home, so they make their way to the nearest location. Tougaloo College has numerous cats wandering around campus. And by Tougaloo having that family-oriented environment, many students on campus treat the cats as their own.
They're part of our family, and Tougaloo is so small and family-oriented that regardless of what species we are, we're all family. So it's all important that we take care of each other.
Some students take time out their day to play with the cats or sometimes even feed them.
I feed the cat every day when I come to class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes at night when I'm still in Pope.
One student in particular feels that it is important to make sure the cats are fed on Tougaloo campus each and every day. She even takes the time out of her busy schedule to provide the food.
I put out cat food in front of Pope, and I make sure that the cats have enough water and food to last them throughout the day.
There's one specific cat that many students around campus all know.
The orange cat that I refer to as Lion also gets called like Orange.
But that is not the only cat around campus with that name.
Everyone names the cats different names. I have my own name for all the cats, but there's no one name for all of the cats. Except for the orange cat, because he always stays by Pope, so he's kind of Pope. Except for he's also Lion.
Shaniqua Adams, reporting, Eagle Eye News.
Coming up next, get a look at Tougaloo's first Sports Hall of Fame.
And we'll take an upcoming look at Tougaloo's volleyball team's upcoming season.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Eagle Eye News.
We'll be right back.
What are you doing? I'm a 3-time All-American and I play boxing 3 years.
So
I think I'm gonna have to teach you something on this court.
You don't have to teach me anything, honey. I got this.
I think I'm gonna teach you a lot today, man. Ready? First one, 3 wins.
Whatever.
All right, check. That's a foul. Since you're fouling, I think we need to get a referee.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Whatever.
Or I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
I know CPR.
Wait, no, I'm gonna call 911 right now.
No, I don't have health insurance.
Tougaloo's athletics department is hosting their first Hall of Fame. Here's Darren Yates with the story.
This year is the first annual Sports Hall of Fame that the Department of Athletics is planning.
Tougaloo College is seeking applicants for its first Sports Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
We're seeking to honor those student athletes who have paved the way and currently within the last 5 years are seeking student athletes to contribute to the Department of Athletics.
Also using civic engagement, making contribution to the community and to the college is part of the requirements of being inducted.
Anyone can nominate someone who they believe is deserving of being inducted.
We're encouraging anyone that former athletes that have played in the area of any sports to feel free to go online, to fill out an application, come to the office, and nominate someone.
These two spearheading the project, this will surely be an extravagant event.
Dr. James Coleman has been a very instrumental part of the program.
With the two of us combining, putting our heads together and the information we have about developing a Tougaloo inaugural Sports Hall of Fame has been a very tedious job.
This event will take place on April 16, 2016 in the Kroger Gymnasium.
We have such a long history in athletics here at Tougaloo.
This is Darren Yates reporting for Eagle Eye News.
The Bulldogs men's basketball team has a surprise in store for Tougaloo College. They have been preparing for this surprise all semester. The basketball team has been training as early as 5:30 in the morning and working nonstop to achieve the goals they have set for themselves in the preseason. From running, CrossFit, and shooting drills, the team is closer to reaching their expectations.
Trying to put in a couple of offense, trying to put in defenses, but we're going kind of slow, so it's going to take time.
The Tougaloo Lady Bulldogs volleyball team is playing their first home game after 13 games away from the Owens Health and Wellness Center. They will be playing Southern University of New Orleans. The volleyball team is looking to turn things around with this game.
This is all for today's edition of Eagle Eye News.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Eagle Eye News. See you next time.